What's up, my brother? OPBR leaks just dropped, and I think Kizaru is secretly getting buffed without getting a single buff. And no, this is not clickbait and not fake leaks. This video is about how the meta is shifting around Kizaru. Not stats, not numbers, but who benefits from what's coming next. Once I explain the chain reaction, this is gonna make a lot more sense. But before anything else, these leaks come from the same source that's been right multiple times before. I don't know how they do it or how he do it, but historically it's been legit. What matters here isn't just one leak, it's how all of them connect together. So here's what we know so far. New Bounty Festival buffs are coming. It's Koby and Shiryu. I think everyone knows about that. We also have EX reruns lined up, including Gear 5 Luffy and legendary hero Garp. And for those waiting and they want Garp, I think this is your chance if you're willing to spend some Rainbow Diamonds. And on top of that, we're getting a Seraphim boss bell. On paper, this looks normal, but the element choices, in my opinion, are not. Okay, let's talk about Koby for a second. Koby is already a solid artifice unit, and he's dark element. Dark counters light. Now think about what's been everywhere in League lately. Light units. Let's say light units. There's a lot of Gear 5s out there. Gear 5 V2, Chopper, ASL, and of course the other meta characters, Kizaru, Siren, Garp, Kubo. But it feels like everyone is using the new Gear 5 Luffy, right? So if Koby gets meaningful buff, let's say it boosted the survivability and the damage, that doesn't just help Koby, that pressures light units. Now, here's where Kizaru comes in. Gear 5 Luffy V2 is one of the hardest counters to Kizaru. Damage, HP recovery, pressure, map control. He forces Kizaru to play careful, right? But if Gear 5 V2 starts getting checked by buff dark units like Koby, or let's say not just Koby, but Dark Ray. Even Dark Ray can counter Gear 5 Luffy, which is insane in my opinion. And then next is Koby. That means less Gear 5 V2 in League. And less Gear 5 V2 in League means Kizaru breathes easier. That's why I'm saying this. This isn't a stat buff. This is a meta buff. But this might not even be the real endgame. This could just be the setup. Now, this part is just a theory, so don't clip this out of context. But hear me out, we are getting more dark units. Dark buffs, dark reruns. Even recently, Dark Roger came back, and OPBR never floods an element without a reason. Because if Dark starts checking light too hard, what do you think comes next? Before I proceed, I want you to answer. I repeat, what do you think comes next? Okay, in my perspective, a unit that doesn't care about light or dark. That's where Blackbeard starts to make sense. RGB Blackbeard is possible, or light and dark Blackbeard. Something that resets the comfort meta. Okay, this is not confirmed. This is just pattern logic. So no, Kizaru isn't getting buffed directly, but the meta around him is getting safer. And if these dark buffs land strong, we're gonna feel it in League at some point. And if a second EX is coming, these dark units might not be the answer. They might be the bait. So tell me, am I reaching, or does this actually make sense? And that's it for this video, my brother. You know the drill. Stay salty, stay awesome, and salty rock. Now signing off.